Hello everyone, my name is Sangi Punso. I have completed my 6-month data science course with uh, Desung Skilling Program and I am currently undergoing internship with NGN. I want to express my gratitude to His Majesty the King for the opportunity to participate in the Desung Skilling Program and for the opportunity to take internship with the NGN. In this video, uh, I will demonstrate how to perform data cleaning and EDA using O2 EDA library, uh, that is Pandas profiling. It is now known as wide data profiling. Uh, Firstly, I have installed the Pandas profiling. Then from the Pandas profiling, I have imported a profile report and then imported Pandas to read my datasets. And then I have generated a report for unclean datasets using Pandas profiling. So here's the overview. You can see the number of variables in this overview. You can see number of variables, number of observation, number of missing cells, duplicate rows, and its variable types. And you can also go through these individual columns, missing cells, and its unique values using in this button. Now let's go with the data cleaning parts. Before the data cleaning, it is important to understand the data. First I have checked the first uh, 5 rows of my data sets and last 5 rows of my data sets to see the uh, uh, over to see how my data looks like. And then I have used info to display the concise summary information about the data frame, data types, and non-null values. Then I have also checked its def shape to see the number of rows and columns. Then I have also checked my column names. Now let's go with the data cleaning parts. First let's go with handling the missing values in the data sets. Firstly, I have checked if there is missing values or not. In this I could see so many missing values in the columns. Now let's deal with these missing values. Uh, uh, for this I have used for loops. These loops iterates over each column. These for loops will iterate over each columns in the data frame. If the uh, columns data type is object, it would fill the missing cells with the mode, and if it is a non-object column, that is numeric, it would fill with a mean, and remaining values with these null values. So when I run this, it would the missing values will be tilde. And now let's check if the missing values was tilde or not. So I could see there is no missing values in this data. And then now I have dropped the unnamed 0 column because it seems less important to me because it's the same as the index generated in the data. So I have deleted it, but it's not necessary to drop this column. Then I have dropped the duplicates as we have seen in the report there is a duplicate rows, so I've dropped it. And then now let's go with handling the outliers in this data. Firstly, I've imported the necessary libraries that are needed to visualize this outlier. Then I have checked that if there was outlier or not in this uh, data. So outlier lies above the upper bound and below the above the upper bound and below the lower bound. So I could see there is missing value. These dotted ones are the actually outliers. So now let's deal with these outliers. Uh, so I have also dealt this uh, outlier using for loop. It is this for loop is designed to handle outliers in the data frame using Intel quarter range. These loops will iterate over each columns in the data frame. Then it will check its data types. If the data type of the current column is an object, it would uh, skip and move to the next column. Then it will calculate the quantile and the Intel quarter range. Q1 represents the first quartile, that is the 25th percentile, and Q3 represents the third quantile, that is 75 percentile. Then it calculates the difference uh, between uh, first quartile and third quartile and the first quartile, that's IQR. Then it will calculate lower and upper bound. Uh, low represents the lower bound, and high represents the upper bound. After that, the values below the lower bound and above the upper bound will be replaced with the median. So this code deals with the outliers if there is outliers in the data at once. So when I run this, the outlier will be dealt automatically if there is outlier in the datasets. Let's check if if outlier is handled or not using uh, box plot, as we have checked for the outlier. You can see the difference here. There is no much dot from the upper bound here. We have observed that there is outliers above the upper bounds, but no no outliers. There is no outlier below the lower bound. Then I have also checked for the price column that if its outlier was handled or not. Now the data is cleaned, and I have generated a report for the clean data. Here's the overview. You can see there is a number of variables are there is only there is 11 variables in this data after the data cleaning, and 12,045 rows, and there is no missing cells and duplicates rows in this data. So that's all for this that's all for the video, and thank you.